rest of the 14U is playing out here today in Canton Championship, Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock on ABC. Great to be with Kirk Marson, West Durham. Delighted to have you with us for our coverage. The sport has given so many things to us to break apart today. That's the fun part about NFL flag. There's so many nuances, so many wrinkles to it. If you think you're getting the big game, boy, you're wrong here today, huh?
I'm just seeing the technique, the execution, running the football, throwing the football. They have a grasp of the game that I know I didn't have at that age. Yeah. It's fun to see them with smiles on their faces.
Well, and here's the thing in 14U. We're getting ready to see the tallest team, maybe the two tallest teams in this bracket, because the Bears, and the club is the KC Shockers, they've got 4 players 6 feet or taller. The Falcons, represented by the group in Miami, Florida, they got 1 or 2 guys in that neighborhood too. You see the ones of, I mean, look at all these teams that had 3 players or more 6 feet or taller. We've seen little guys impact the game. Maybe we get big guys here. And we're going to see one of the best players in the country in Wrigley Hammock here for the Bears.
Yeah, they talked about Wrigley all the time. He is a guy that, honestly, when you get him the football, he just makes things happen. They say he's the beast. He goes into beast mode. How many times can they give beast mode the ball today?
And Miami, the group representing the Falcons, is here because they won a regional in Atlanta at Flowery Branch at the Falcons training facility. They defeated the 4, the 2, and the 1 in the regional to get to the round. And then yesterday they went 3-0, Kirk. And there's a story about why they had to qualify in Atlanta. And like there is with the Bears, the KC group, who is represented by Chicago, and it takes the schedule of the regionals and all the things they did to get to Canton, Ohio. Bottom line is, we think this is a terrific game to help close our Friday coverage. 2 teams
for the game without the helmets on.
And here in Canton, Ohio, we encourage you to find a flag team and location in your area. NFLFlag.com. No matter your size, no matter who you are, you can lace them up, step out on the field, and run around. Be a part of NFL Flag at NFLFlag.com. Find the league and start the chase today. So here's some of the basic core elements of NFL Flag. It's a 5-on-5 game. They're 2 12-minute halves with a running clock. 50-yard field. Drives start deep in their own territory. You got 4 downs to reach the midline. It's the yellow line, center of the field. 3 more downs after you cross the midline to score. Touchdowns are 6. Extra points, you choose 1 or 2. Each team gets 1 challenge. And
one thing I can always say is that the friend can the clock can either be your friend or the enemy, just depending on how you do with your drives. Can't go with any empty drives. You got to score.
And this team representing the Chicago Bears, the KC Shockers from Baldwin City, Kansas. We're going to keep an eye on Dominic Tyler Jr., their quarterback. 8 TD passes in pool play yesterday.
Yeah, he's the guy. They want to get the ball to their receiver, Hamrick, but it's really about Dominic Tyler. Gets this offense going.
And for the Falcons and a team from South Florida, yesterday, Johnwell Morales, wearing number 1, had 6 touchdowns. But in this particular case, we're going to keep an eye on Jacques Major. Right there, 0. He had 2 picks yesterday in pool play.
Ball hawk.
Kirk Morrison made us talk defense here.
I did.
Yeah.
He's got the green gloves, too, letting you know he's a ball hawk.
Letting you know with the sleeves, too, right? There are some guys who are completely swag city.
It is.
Here in this event, too. All right, so the Bears are going to get it first. Kevin Bowerbach, our referee, and we're ready to go. And Baldwin City.
Yeah, nice little rhythm timing throw. Start the game off. Fake a handoff, roll right, open receiver. That's easy.
Yep. And another team that goes off the band, Kirk. Some guys were in 2 bands. Tyler throws back. That was for Hamrick. Off his hands, incomplete.
Got 7 seconds to throw the ball if you're a quarterback. All passes must be beyond the line of scrimmage, but we've seen some teams pitch the ball back, hand it backwards to activate the quarterback. Once there's a handoff in the backfield, you've got not only a runner, but you still got a guy who can throw the ball.
So 3rd down to reach the midfield line. Here is Tyler backing up, and great pressure, and now a flag's going to be thrown. Mena Vincenzo Mena was there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer defense, 5 yards from the previous spot. First down, line to gain is midfield.
And Mena is flagged here.
Yeah, he's trying to grab the flag. I don't know where I mean, the quarterback's falling down.
Right.
I understand kind of the dilemma that Mena's in. He's looking around, what else do you want me to do?
Yep.
I'm trying to grab his flag, but the quarterback is drifting and falling down to the ground. It looked a lot worse on the field when it happened. When you look at the replay, he was just trying to attempt to grab the flag.
And now they got 1 snap to cover. They got 4 snaps to cover 2 yards if they need it. Here on this opening drive, Mena again the blitz, and the catch is made. That's Benjamin Miners, who had 2 touchdown catches in pool play yesterday for this Baldwin City unit, and he picks up about 3 yards. And to be honest with you, they probably wanted something a little further down the field. Now they got 3 snaps to get in the end zone, and basically looking at about, what, 19 yards or so.
Yeah, they're still almost basically at midfield.
There's a throw back here on one more catch. This is Hamrick. First time we've seen Wrigley Hamrick haul it in. Feels appropriate that someone named Wrigley's playing for a team representing Chicago. Second down it is now for the Bears.
He get the sack, it's a tackle for loss, and he stayed off the quarterback, no penalty.
Yep. There's Tyler again. This is 3rd down. Another pressure. Boy, going to sail it. That ball is in the deep corner and broken up. Intended for Quinn Miles at 6'1". There was plenty of coverage down there for the Falcons. My goodness.
Well, that was a nice throw from Tyler. Just threw that up. But you also have to give your receivers an opportunity to come down with it. Just a little too deep on the throw.
I think Jock Major's the guy that reached a hand in to finally knock it away. There was plenty of customers, though. So on downs, here are the Falcons' first opportunity. Morales and a completion. Preedy, the grab.
So kind of just, you start off, it's a throw, and then you've got routes behind it. So you're going to see a lot of spacing when it comes to this Falcons team. And a little bit different the way that they go about running their offense. You mentioned earlier on the opposite side, the Bears, they're going off the card. This is a full-on huddle on the sideline for the Falcons.
Emmanuel Morales is the coach of this team from Miami. And we're going to get procedure.
Infraction, offense, 5 yards previous spot, loss of down, 3rd down.
So now things become a little more desperate offensively.
And they've got to get to midfield. They don't get to midfield, they're going to probably have to pump this football. So
sure.
If I'm the Bears, I'm playing just a little bit in coverage, knowing where the marker is, knowing where the Falcons have to get to.
Bears aren't declaring a rusher. Oh,
a lot of quarterbacks do that today, Wes.
Yep.
Everybody's throwing across their body. Everybody wants to be Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow.
Play fake to Hamrick. Here's Tyler again, eluding the rush. Evades another attempt, and that ball is caught. And for the moment, it's now called incomplete to Miners. Looked like Benjamin Miners had done a fabulous job. Hernandez had the pressure of the quarterback Tyler here.
Yeah, Hernandez does a good job of just being around. Just be like a fly or a tick and just keep trying to do it. It looks like that ball almost was caught. Probably tried to challenge it. Goes incomplete.
Here's Tyler back to live action. Going to try and fire to the end zone. It's incomplete. No flag, or there's a flag on the play.
Flag yard, offense, 5 yards from the previous spot, 3rd down.
Yeah, that time just when you hear flag guard, is quarterback trying to evade, but he keeps his, I think his hand over there trying to block the defender from being able to grab the flag. But it would have been a great catch, just out of bounds.
Yeah, Jordan Mack and Tyler Bryant. And so now 3rd down. starts from its 5.
Yeah, his ability to get to the quarterback, just to get in the quarterback's vision, get in his way, it's been making it tough for Tyler.
And off the hands of the intended receiver, that's Jason Hernandez. Johnwell Morales, the quarterback. It'll be second down.
Yeah, they get the ball to start the second half, too, these Falcons. So if they can get a score here and get another score to start the second half, they can blow this game wide open. But got to utilize the clock. About 50 seconds here right now.
Yep.
How many plays can they get in 50 seconds?
This is where how they process the plays also comes into play. Here's Morales again, moving back to his left, and up the field it goes, and that's Jacques Major, the catch.
Holding.
Now a hold call.
Defense.
But with 28 seconds and a moving clock here.
Yeah, it's the kind of advantage to the
Yep.
defense. You know what? I would probably hold again. Let's just be honest.
Hold it. Yeah.
Penalty decline.
I'm just saying, I keep that in my back pocket. I'm just part of the rules. You may not like them, but
12 seconds left. Here's Mina going to flip it back here to the near side. Catch is made. This is Preedy, and he will go out of bounds, and a timeout, I think. A flag down, by the way. So let's get the flag and then decide where we're going from there.
The rush. Offense. That penalty is going to be declined. Halftime.
All right, so halftime it is. And Emmanuel Morales' team. Okay, we're going to have one untimed down. It was a penalty against the defense. And so one untimed down here for Emmanuel Morales and the Falcons.
Yeah, hey, let Jason's D. Yeah. No, but here, out.
just hey, everybody go deep. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to draw too many of these plays up. Hey, everybody go deep.
It feels
the
like
last play of the game, last play of the half.
Feels like Brooks, Major to the far side would be the two guys you'd be most interested in here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at this, and it's dropped off the hands of Hernandez, and that will end the half. So, first half in the books. The early touchdown by Vincenzo Mena has given the Falcons the lead at ESPN, and the platform and networks have been here to give you coverage Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The village is hopping. Humidity's up too for Kirk and I, which is nice. Yeah. Championship game is Sunday, 4 o'clock in the 14U boys bracket on ABC. Tom Hart, Jordan Rogers, Taylor Tannenbaum will be there for you for that. And you see the way the bracket's formulating. Boy, I tell you what, Jacksonville now in the bottom left. Them against the Ravens tomorrow. That'll be pretty good. We'll see Henderson, Nevada, and Clifton Park, New York. And then the winner of this will meet Yorkville. We'll have that on the digital field for you tomorrow. And Emmanuel Morales, nice combination of offense and defense, I thought, in the first half.
Yeah, it started with Enzo Mena on the defensive side. He's the one that got things going. And then on the opposite side, offensively, that nice throw to Preedy. That set up a score. And Enzo again. It's been the Enzo Mena show. You talked about Morales, but it's been Mena who stole the show.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be the Morales half, as they may throw the football a little bit more to get things going offensively in sync.
And they're going to get the ball to start second half. And Kirk, we saw this with Yorkville in our first game of the afternoon session. The ability to put points on the board right now,
yes,
it feels like you score twice when you score once, right?
100%. I feel like a score is worth 2 almost. Because now you're forcing the opposite side to have to score 3 times to win. You know what I mean? So just 2 just to tie, that means no empty possession.
Morales quickly back inside. Preedy, the catch. He goes down on top of the ball. Thought for a moment he might have knocked the wind out, but instead looks to be okay. And with a 7-0 lead, here's what happens. Let's huddle up. Let's go to the bench, get the play. Key thing here would be how clean can you be if you're Emmanuel Morales' club. Third down.
Yeah, and now in the no-run zone, I love that play. It started on one side. You allow your receiver, Preedy, to utilize his speed and run across the field, forcing who's ever in the coverage to have to keep up with him. You deliver a strike, and now it's putting you right in a position to get enough for a first down right here on third.
Yep. And out they come. Tyler Bryant at 5'9" is going to be just to the right of the center. Major on the other side. There's a quick throw. There's the first. And a flag is thrown. Did the ball not cross the line here?
No, I think they're going to call blocking here, because when you get these tight formations, you have to allow room for the defense to go for the rusher to
Jason
get through.
Hernandez.
So I think they may call this on offense.
Impeding the rusher on the offense. Offense. 5-yard penalty brings up 4th down.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a big play now.
Yep.
Are they going to go for this?
Yeah, you see what happens is in that play, because the tight condensed formation, you've got to get out of the way. Here's the rules right here. Defense is allowed to have 1 or more pass rushers. Rusher must remain 7 yards deep, but all defenders can rush if there is a handoff or backwards pass. But offensively, you cannot impede the progress, so you can't block him. And that time, because of the formation, did not give enough space for the rusher, and that's why they had to turn it over or punt it on 4th down.
So an NFL flag, that's a punt. And Tyler trying to get things going for the Bears. Incomplete.
So it's still opportunity. I mean, I know that they're down 7 points right now, but it feels like it's just more. They just haven't been in sync offensively. Tyler's thrown a couple beautiful deep balls, but they just ran out of the back of the end zone.
He is 6 of 11 throwing the ball, make it a 7th completion. And the catch made by Jordan Mack. Flag got pulled there. 3rd down coming up now for this group from Baldwin City, Kansas. Both these teams had to qualify in a regional, and both missed in earlier opportunities, and therefore had to try and kind of hit the last chance, if you will. The flag is pulled right around the, I don't know, 15-yard line or so.
That's a big play. They've been looking for a big play all game long.
24 yards.
But everything is always fading away. Nobody's just staying in the pocket.
Shovel it to the near side and eluding the play and working down the far side is Benjamin Miners again. And he stepped out of bounds, but 2nd down it is. This is a pretty critical play.
Yeah, they were
Bears really trying to answer fast. And what did we get there? Procedure? Boy.
Oh, wow. Lost it down.
Yep.
Dead ball, snap infraction, offense. 5 yards, previous spot, lost it down, 3rd and goal.
Wow.
Wow, you lose the down with that one. So you go from going quick, and this is what happens when you're a team that kind of goes a little bit slower, right? You go slow. Now you're being asked to go out there and speed up. You get the penalty, so they've got to score here. This is our only opportunity to score. 1 down.
So Tyler will put Hamrick to the right side. And now what do we have? A Falcons timeout. Yep, Emmanuel Morales.
Timeout, Falcons.
And this team from Miami. Now here's the story about the way they are representing the Atlanta Falcons.
Correct.
Emmanuel Morales, they had a Dolphins regional tournament. You're thinking, man, they fly over state. They flew over all of Florida to go to Flowery Branch, Georgia, right? So at the end of the day, he had a son's birthday who fell during the Dolphins tournament, another son's birthday who fell during the Jaguars tournament. So they went one-stop shopping, winner take all at Flowery Branch. They beat the 4, the 2, and the 1 to advance here to Canton. And then we find out Baldwin City, same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing with Baldwin City. They actually ran through the Kansas City regional. They get a 3-hour break where all the guys go to Chipotle to go eat. And then they lose in the championship in the Kansas City region. Like, what do we do? What do we do? They immediately book the Chicago region. They win the Chicago region, which put their ticket down here to Canton.
And now here's 3rd down. Tyler to the end zone, incomplete, and no flags. And now the Falcons will take over with a 2-touchdown lead and 3:40 to go.
Yeah, just knowing that ball has to go to the end zone. Everybody's playing up top and high. He's got to get that through multiple defenders. Just not unable to do that. A nice job by the Falcons understanding the situation and also getting another one of those rushes from Minna.
And now Emmanuel Morales with the clock working toward 3 minutes to go and a 2-touchdown lead. Count is on to
before that safety came bearing down.
So second and short, and essentially they got 3 cracks at this if they need it.
I don't even think they want to. They just want to run the clock.
Yeah, 19 yards on the throw there. And the clock now toward 2 minutes. You get beyond a 1-score lead in the second half, and boy, it really becomes an issue. Look at this, and off the hands of the intended receiver, Jacques Major. Morales did a terrific job to contort his body around to be able to try and get the ball even completed to Major. So now it's 3rd down. And inside 2 minutes to go in the game.
I wonder, do they try to take another shot deep down the field? 3rd down, because remember, you can punt, so I don't.
For the most part, here comes a timeout taken by Baldwin City, Kansas. And now with 1:21 to go, Emmanuel Morales has got to feel pretty good about his situation here.
Yeah, I don't think they executed as well as they probably have wanted to today, but they've found the plays when needed. It was more about what they did defensively, because they didn't put up a ton of points, only 14, but yet defensively they got the stops.
Here's a look at our bracket. You see the afternoon session underway with Yorkville's impressive 3-touchdown win over Gilbert, Arizona. They'll meet the winner of this game. Also tomorrow in our coverage from the digital field, you'll see Henderson, Nevada against Clifton Park, New York. Now, Kirk, I'll be honest with you. Yorkville, of the teams we've seen so far offensively, they were the ones they were the most flammable. It felt like
they scored the most points that we've seen today.
Yep. Jonwell Morales 9 of 12 for 137 and a touchdown. This is Jacques Major, and he will just extend this drive here. And now another timeout called with 1:21 to go on the 10th completion of the day for Morales. And
you gotta do it good though. Yeah, act like you're in the corner. Come back to the first cone.
Yo, get behind me.
Yeah, you got the dig. You got the dig. Jock, your center. Dart this way. Enzo, dig from over there.
that is our man Vincenzo Minna, who we were told at the half by Coach Morales really doesn't like to rush, but yet provided one of the big defensive plays in this ball game.
I love that laminated play card by the coach. Emmanuel Morales.
A little bit more going on here than we.
Look at that play card. Look at that play sheet. He's got plays on there.
It's almost like the Jim Fossil wine list from back in the day. Here's the snap. And just offline. Looking for Tyler Bryant, who had the interception earlier in the half. That's the last timeout. And ironically, this is the 3rd down play here for the Miami group.
Yeah, Morales efficient. 11 of 15, 123 yards.
Kirk, I just think people think about flag football and they think the game must just be, you know, vertical game, vertical throw, all this. There's a lot more strategy involved in the underneath, and we hear the term creating space more than you would imagine.
It's called get open.
Yep.
That's called get open from Preedy. It's basically you realize you got to help out your quarterback. Quarterback breaks out of the pocket, is being chased down by a defender, and just get open. That's it. Get a little spin there at the end.
Yep.
I like that. A little spin there by Preedy.
So 20-0, and here's the extra point attempt. There's the throw toward the end zone and broken up. Intended for Delvin Brooks, and Brayton Woods was there defending for Baldwin City. And now with the clock running, they're hustling to the line to try and get plays run, trailing by 20. Tyler to throw, intercepted on the backside. There's a marker down as Jacques Major scores on the pick 6. We'll see if it stands. Nope, it will not.
illegal rush, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
So we'll get one untimed down for that as the game clock comes to an end.
1 second left, untimed down.
Untimed.
Morales and this group from Miami representing the Falcons, Kurt.
Yeah, they get to the Elite Eight. All right, Sweet 16 participants today, but they live to fight another day as they get in to the Elite Eight tomorrow against Yorkville.
3 touchdowns in 5 possessions. Do it for Morales' team, who yesterday beat the Bucks by 10, the Saints by 21, and won a 7-0 game against the Panthers in their last game.